Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, everyone. It's that time again. It is the July edition, the second one for this month of the Max webinar. My name is Andy, and I will be hosting it today with you guys. Great, let's get started. So, first of all, let's start with the affiliate managers. On today's webinar, we have our entire lovely team on the chat with us. So if you have any questions about your accounts, about links, about offers that you're interested in, if there's anything you see in the webinar today or any other questions you might have, here are your Skype IDs to get in contact with your affiliates. They are also your best friend. So what do I mean by best friend? If you are new to affiliate marketing, definitely you want to make friends with your affiliate managers because they know the ins and the outs to all of the offers available. They know what is working. They know what would suit your traffic too. So if there is ever anything that you are looking for, definitely reach out. They are more than happy to help. Our amazing team is also very busy, just so you guys know. We do have about 20,000 affiliates that we have to work with on the day-to-day. So if we don't get around to sharing our offers with you guys, don't stress. We want you guys to reach out to us. We do send email updates every week. We do have offer suggestions at the bottom of our email newsletters usually. But if there is anything else you guys are looking for too, definitely reach out. And also, they're just a great bunch of people. So come and say hi and have a chat. Cool. So big announcement coming soon. We have a new website that we have been working on. MaxWeb is getting a little bit of a facelift. We are so excited. We have been wanting to enhance your affiliate experience, your entire online experience with us. And yes, this is what is coming. With the website as well, we do have a new MaxWeb Academy that we would be launching. The goal with this MaxWeb Academy is for us to give back to our community of affiliates. And this is a place for both beginner and advanced affiliates to come and use as a resource vault, so to say. If you are looking for new traffic sources that you maybe want to start, that you want to look into to start running, or you're looking for courses, we will have a whole list of courses. For our new affiliates, we have an entire list of vocab that affiliates definitely need to know. Knowing all of this information makes these webinars easier to understand, as well as the podcasts. As soon as you get the slang and the swing and you get to know, the whole affiliate marketing, the whole marketing experience just changes. Anyway, so these two things are coming. We are very excited, so definitely keep an eye out. Yeah. Okay. And then a couple of important links. So if you're a new affiliate or an old affiliate, you have been with us for a while, I definitely recommend you guys to check out our frequently asked questions page. This page, we have put out everything there is to know about how MaxWeb works in terms of our systems, how you can apply for offers, how the payments work, how often you get paid. Everything that you would like to know is in the frequently asked questions page. And then if you are looking for an answer and you cannot find it in the page, once again, the Skype IDs are in the chat. So reach out to any of the affiliate managers if you don't know who yours is. And we're happy to assist always. Okay, and then another important links is Facebook and Instagram pages. So these are our social media pages. Definitely take a second, click on the link, go follow us, go like us. We love sharing content with you guys. We love sharing information and tips with you guys. So we post throughout the week, blogs, podcasts, tips for the week, quotes for the week of brilliant people to inspire you, to help you motivate and to help you get motivated. So we definitely put a lot of time into it to give back to you guys because you deserve it. Like, yes, we love making the money, but also it's an experience, right? Like, this is still a community. We're all still in this together. So definitely join the social media pages because we want to connect with you guys. Cool. And then the next one is our blog page. So if you are looking for any reading material, I guess, we have good content, actionable content, tips, tricks, steps, strategies, whatever you're looking for. We cover all traffic sources. We try to cover our niches. We try to get something for our beginners and our experienced affiliates. So there is definitely something for everyone. These pages are for you guys. That's the whole premise that MaxWeb was based off of, is we are there for our affiliates. So these pages are definitely worth checking out because it's another way to show you guys how we love supporting you in your journey. And yes, like, the easier the journey, the greater the success, I guess, or the more comfortable. Anyway, and then the final one is our YouTube page. So if you do miss videos, video content like our MaxWeb video podcast or the webinar from today, definitely subscribe to our YouTube link, because that's where we post all of our video content. And yeah, it's a good place to catch up if you have missed anything, or if there are other things that you are curious about. We definitely have had a lot of amazing guests on our podcast before. Definitely worth checking out. Beast marketers in the industry. Yeah. Okay, great. So let's continue. Like I mentioned, we have a MaxWeb video podcast. The podcast is hosted by Anna live on Facebook around every 2 weeks. And Anna hosts some of the top marketers in the industry, top affiliates, offer owners, anyone that you would like to see. Definitely, we have a lot of friends in the industry, and we love reaching out to them and having a sit down and a chat and learning from them. And we do have our channels on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and Google Podcast. So you can follow us there if you want to listen. But we do highly recommend you guys either subscribing to YouTube and watching there, or on Facebook, because our guests always come with amazing slides, amazing presentations. We do ask them to bring the visuals because at the end of the day, the over-the-shoulder experience is a much better experience. And we definitely recommend watching us on Facebook and YouTube. Also, if you join us live, you have the opportunity to ask your questions immediately in place, right there and then, to whoever the speaker is. So you can get amazing advice about that one thing that you've been struggling with in your campaigns. And it's a great opportunity for everyone. So definitely do not miss this. Okay. Great. So this is another exciting one. As you all know, conferences are back. The great halls with thousands of people, everyone excited to see everyone else, just smiles all around. It is coming and it is almost here. So the first one that we would like to announce is ASE. Anna will be going to Affiliate Summit East with the MaxWeb team. So we will be there. Anna will be joining a lot of the top experts in the industry on the stage at Affiliate Summit East. And she'll be speaking on the 20th of July. So if you guys are interested in hearing what Anna has to say, because she will be sharing her 5 tips in building native ads. And the thing is, Anna's native language is native ads. She is amazing with it. This is what she knows. So it's definitely worth joining. Come for the conference if you are going to be there. If you want to meet up, give us a call. Not a call. Send us a Skype. Send us a DM on Facebook, and we will set up a meeting with you guys. We would love to see the faces and just have a good time again. Yeah, so that's exciting. Great. So once again, before I continue, I just want to remind everyone, if you do have any questions, because I do see a lot of hands going up, if you do have any questions, please drop them in the chats, because that is where the team and I can help you the best and the fastest. So if I can't answer a question, the team is online and they are ready to answer any of your queries. So even if you want to have your offers approved, drop it in the chat. We'll get it sorted now. Then, okay, let's continue. So our top SEO offers, like today you saw, we are talking about SEO. So I thought it would be an amazing chance, like an amazing moment to share with you guys our SEO offers. So firstly, we have Silensil. It is a tinnitus offer. And the CPA there is $80 with a 3.68% conversion rate. That is a pretty comfortable conversion rate. And Silensil is a very strong offer that we have at MaxWeb. Definitely worth checking out. It is a favorite. The team will always recommend. Then a new exclusive offer to MaxWeb, one of our own offers. Metazine is a weight loss offer. This has been great. $90 CPA on that, and then a 3.17% conversion rate. Also, we are looking for people to test these offers. So if you guys are willing to take a punch for this or take one for the team, reach out. We would love to partner up with you guys on these. Okay, the next one is Savage Grow Plus. This is a male enhancement offer. Also a very strong offer, which has a $80 CPA with a 2.79% conversion rate. Then Healthy Blood Pressure, which is a blood pressure offer. This has a $80 CPA with a 2.0% conversion rate. These conversion rates are impeccably high. It's beautiful numbers to see, I have to say, coming from the e-commerce industry. Before my previous life, you don't usually see conversion rates like this. So it's wonderful, definitely worth checking out. There is a lot of opportunity. So if you are interested in any of these offers, you can either drop a comment in the chat, or you can add your affiliate manager on Skype and reach out. Great. Okay. So for today, we are talking about SEO. We are taking it back to the beginning, going back to the basics, and we are talking about link building strategies that are working in 2021 that we have seen proven like great results. So let's start. So what is SEO? SEO stands for search engine optimization. This is, in simple terms, it pretty much just means increasing your visibility and then getting a higher rank on search engines such as Google or Bing or Yahoo, DuckDuckGo. So you're just trying to get to the top of the list, to the first page. That is what you're trying to do with SEO in simple terms. But anyway, so what it means is better visibility means you gain more attention, and that attracts both your prospective and existing customers. Search engines, they use bots called crawlers, and these crawlers analyze the websites. They do take a lot of things into consideration when analyzing the sites. We'll talk about that in a minute. And then after they've analyzed the site, they give you a score and put a ranking on your page. And that's how it works, and that's how you get ranked. So the higher your score, the better you will do in the search results, the higher up you will be in the ranking in the search results. Sadly though, as a site owner, as a page owner, you are unable to see these scores. So there's a lot of guesswork that goes into it. A lot of SEO marketers just feel their way around, I guess, try and figure out what they've seen that have increased sales and page visits. Yeah, to get to the point of where we are today, to be able to tell you what works and what doesn't. Okay, so while it's not exactly known what the bots are looking for, and like how much value they give to each metric, there are certain rules that you can follow that have proven to work. So these have made big changes and impacts in rankings. So there's definitely something to spend time with and implement. So first of all, security and accessibility of the page. So a secure and accessible page ranks higher. Google doesn't like dodgy people on their site. They don't want people complaining. So don't be dodgy, be secure, get everything sorted, and then easy. Next one is page speed. The faster your page loads, the better. And this is also important for mobile. We know how fast people are consuming information. So if your page cannot keep up with a faster page or with the competitors, people are going to opt out. It's not worth the time. So it's not worth Google's time to rank you higher. Okay, mobile friendliness, very important. Desktop is almost going out of fashion entirely. People are moving to mobile entirely. So the more mobile friendly your page is, the better. Then the next one, your domain age, your URL, and the authority. So older pages that are trusted hold a lot more authority and outrank newer and untrustworthy pages. Excuse me, especially considering the fact that it's so easy to buy a domain and set up a website. Anyone can do it nowadays. So the quality it's still keeping up with a quality standard. Then optimized content. So the better the content is optimized, the better it is for your ranking. Then technical SEO. So this is things like keywords, proper code, the right tags, metadata, screen readers, and so forth. So this is the technical side of the SEO. And then user experience. Definitely if the user has more positive interactions, longer page visits, clicking around, exploring more, your site will rank higher. And then the last one is link building, and that is what we would chat about today. Great. So first question, how do links impact SEO? Excuse me. So SEO is quite complicated and it requires a lot of work and effort to understand the basics. So let alone to master them. And then in search engine optimizations, pretty much everything matters because they have bots crawling the pages, searching the links, testing links, and going, like, the fact that there's so much technology behind it, everything does matter. Okay, so, but the most important thing for SEOs are the links. They play an integral role in driving organic traffic in competitive fields from search engines. By some estimations, they might even be the #1 factor that determines your ranking. This is very important. So this is great for organic traffic. And the reason I would say it determines the ranking so much and it plays such a big part is because it is just, it's almost peer review. If another website is backlinking to you, it means you are somehow legit. You do exist somewhere. You have a footprint. You are not just made up. So it does help with the legitimacy of who you are when it comes to your competitors. So let's see, how do you build these links? Okay, so what is link building? Link building is the accumulation of one-way hyperlinks that are known as backlinks. So backlinks are pretty cool because they connect pages to one another and they direct users from the one page to your page, for example. So in short, websites put references in their content and that refers it right back to your page. So like I said, links are amazing because it's almost a form of reviews and testimonials, and it's it helps with the basis, the structure of your marketing. Anyway, and then search engines love this. So naturally, the more backlinks you have, the better your visibility will be. And then backlinks improve your authority score because you get ranked, you have the backlinks, they improve your authority score because with that, the search engines pick you up as the guy with the content and the information where users can go to learn more about the product. So you become the expert in this sense. You start sculpting yourself as the expert in the niche or in the offer that is being linked. So it's good proof. It's good social proof. Anyway, nowadays building backlinks is great for marketing. A pro tip is that you're ultimately trying to convince page owners that you are the best solution for their audiences and for their audience's needs. And then why? Because the better ranked the site is that backlinks you, the more your backlink is worth. So you are looking to convince page owners with a good SEO, strong SEO ranking to backlink you because it's worth so much more. And oftentimes this is where new affiliates go wrong entirely because they spend so much time trying to build these links themselves, and they spend a lot of money and time, and then they link it from poor sources, from very poor sites, and that ends up costing them a lot, and it's hurting their ranks. And then also what happens is, fair warning, there are a lot of ads on Fiverr where you can go, where they advertise backlinks, So they advertise backlinks. And the truth is these are of extremely poor and spam-like quality, and they can only hurt you. So as good as it may look, it's not always that great. You definitely have to get your hands dirty when it comes to SEO and make sure that whoever is backlinking you, whoever you are connected to and affiliated to, is worth your time because it can hurt you in the long run. Okay, what is known about the ranking algorithm and the backlinks? Unfortunately, not enough. So Google and other search engines hide specific details to prevent exploits. Obviously, they don't want to tell you all of it because then people can find ways around it. But we do know that the algorithm analyzes the content on your page and looks at how many websites have links directed to your content. So they just want to see how many people have spoken about you pretty much. But the best way to do it is to link. Not all links are the same. The biggest factor of a good backlink is the authority of the site. So like I said before, the bigger the domain's site-wide authority is, the more impact the backlink from that site will have. So the more traffic you will have, not the traffic, the higher your ranking will be, And then random links without context from websites don't matter much. So just putting in random links, trying to grab onto something doesn't work. It does take some time and planning, and you have to know where to go and what to do. Okay, so what can you do to build better links? There are a lot of things you can do to ensure that your links are as good as possible. A good thing to remember is that it is good to link back and help others. So if you do partner up with someone that does backlink you, it always helps to link them back again somewhere in your content. This is called reciprocal linking. And the thing is, it's a good idea because it can only help. It doesn't, even though you're competing with your competitor, you're not competing with your competitor, you're still helping each other with rankings. I think the best competitor will prove themselves in different fields, where with SEO, you guys can just level the playing field and just tell each other, you know what, let's be socialist, I don't know. And then also try things like hosting guest posts to better intertwine your content with others. Don't buy low quality links because they can seriously mess up your rankings. Google isn't stupid and they know when something fishy is up. So they would pick it up, and then if you get hit by Google, it's done. You're going to have to start over again and try again. So you don't want the damage in the first place, trying to avoid it as far as possible. Okay, so let's get to the techniques. So we spoke about what backlinks are, why they're important. Okay, but now how do we go about finding these backlinks and sourcing them, and how do we do it? So firstly, the simplest thing is sometimes the best, and that can be just ask for backlinks. So you can approach a site and a page and just tell them, like, you are looking for backlinks. You will most likely have to compensate them though. So this can either be a financial compensation with you paying them a price, or backlinking them back to like help their content again and help them rank higher again. So it's a very friendly situation, backlinking. Build good and fruitful relationships. So building relationships with others is a great advantage. This actually means befriending your competition, like I said before, and trying to help each other out. So might not agree, but you can make friends with your competition. You can start with a niche community and then help one another, and you will see you will grow. So you don't necessarily have to link up with a competitor that is selling the same offer as you, for example, but you link up with a competitor that's in the same space. So if you are selling all natural supplements, you can maybe link up with a homeopathic blog or holistic blogs, anything in the same niche. So you are indirect competitors, same niche though, just bounce up and just bounce back and forth with one another. Like I said, it doesn't have to be a competitive thing with the backlinking. Everyone can win in the situation, and that is what makes it beautiful. Great. So the next one is utilize guest posts. So utilize your friendships and try guest posting. This means you write content for different websites that contain links back to you. The articles you write have to be high quality and an obvious link, and not an obvious link grab promotion. And then your friends can also do the same on your site and guest post on it. So this is pretty cool. You can just write up content. You can just write up the content you want to write, link where you want to link, and then just give it to a friend. So you give it to someone that can utilize it on their page. They get free high quality content, and you get the backlinks. So once again, win-win. It's great. Then the next one, give testimonials and reviews. So testimonials and reviews are incredible for building links. Businesses love it because it's a good way to like get value feedback on the services. And then that's also good for building customer trust and that relationship. But for you as a marketer, you are after the backlink. That's where the gold is, the links, go for the links. So this can even work with comments on some pages. So some pages you can backlink within the comment and it would still get picked up and bump your ranking, which is pretty cool. Next one is start and promote yourself on a blog. So this is a technique that can like land you solid backlinks. It does take a lot more work, but the thing is, you would know the quality of your links. You would control your link. You would control a lot more when you take this route. So what you'll have to do is run an active blog and put effort into it. So you have to keep your blog active and alive, and then keep linking the different sites, including yourself. So this is almost picking up another side job, or you can have an assistant doing it for you. But like I said, the links you'll have, you'll know is quality, you know it's stable and solid and good. Okay, and then check that you got linked where you deserved. So it is your duty because, let me start again. check that you get linked where you deserve. So it is your duty as an offer advertiser or an owner or business owner to go and do research and find the articles where you were mentioned in. So find everywhere where they put that name, your name, and then all you do is you email them and you request a proper backlink back. So this is the only way that you would actually make sure that you get linked back. And then, yeah, it's a win. It's a win. Does take a bit more work, but you would also know that the content has been older and just quality. Okay, then utilize dead links. So sometimes links break and they become dead. It mostly happens when you migrate your page to a new page or to a new domain, or your webmaster maybe made a mistake. So this can result in a 404 error page. But you can either find them and fix them, or you can just redirect them. So a lot of times rankings would go down and your rating will go down because your links have broken and you haven't followed up. So every once in a while, I would suggest go back through some of the links or all of your links and then just check again if they're still existing and all linking and doing what they're supposed to be doing. Okay, and then use the tried and true method of email. So email is a cheap way to advertise. You can send newsletters and a bunch of content, and that can give you a chance to get shared and then linked again. So you're looking for the sharing aspect of emails. So definitely that is then how you would write your content. Try giveaway campaigns. So a cool thing SEOs noticed is that .gov and .edu backlinks have a lot of trust tied to them, resulting to the idea to create scholarship contests, asking students to write a blog about a certain topic and then fulfill some requirements for a contest prize. And in turn, it turned into a quick and easy way to get high quality backlinks fast. You can make use of the resources around you. I mean, everyone can write, everyone wants to write, and you can, if you have the extra cash to do something like this, definitely worth recommending. And if you do try something like that, I want to hear it from you and see how it goes, because that was pretty interesting. Okay, and then the next one is infographics. So as we know, a picture says 1,000 words, but infographics are so much better. They have multiple pictures and words inside of them that make them great. They are an amazing way to teach people about new things, and they are not too difficult to make. The great ones then get shared, right? So what you can do is you can create infographics that get shared around the web. You share them, you blast them, other people start sharing them, other people start using them in their content. And then after a while, you just do a reverse search and like a reverse image search. And then you find everywhere that your image has been used and you just ask for a link. So it's as simple as that. A sneaky way to do that. You just spread it and then you ask for it. I shouldn't have said spread. That's no. Okay. Try going on to podcasts. So another great technique, because podcasts are very strong and very popular at this point in time. You can think of this as the ultimate guest post. So nowadays there are podcasts for pretty much every topic, and you can find one that is within your niche and you can just ask to join an episode. So you get linked in a podcast and rankings up. And then case studies. So this is also similar to infographics. You can create incredible case studies and they can also spread around and you can ask for a credit link. You will, however, have to create a really good study that does go viral, that is worth going viral though, because there is risk of spending a lot of time, wasting a lot of time, and then getting minimum results. Sometimes it's just good testing these things, I guess, because sometimes you think the most perfect thing that would convert and sell doesn't. And we see this all the time with content. Great, so let's sum things up. As you can see, SEO is not exactly easy, but it is definitely doable. There are a lot of things that you have to get into, a lot of things that you have to keep track of and be mindful of. And even pros can get confused. So it isn't easy, but I think if you like puzzle building, this is the one for you. Always try to keep up with trends and new developments, as always. Definitely focus on link building, as I shared with you today. Link building is definitely a good foundation to help you with your SEO. It's a good investment that would have a much better long-term impact on you and your sales and your brand and your business. And then it takes some effort and time to do the work, but if you do it the right way, you will see great results. Like I said, a lot of work, but very, very profitable in the end. And then follow these strategies and you will quickly get some incredible backlinks that will help you rank to the top positions of the front page. And if you do end up trying these strategies and they do work, I really do want to hear from you guys. Obviously, I know they work because it has been shared over and over again. This is what the experts do. But if this is something you learned today and you tried it, write to me. I would love to hear from you. And that is it. So we are at the end of our webinar for this week. Thank you so much for joining me. Let me check for questions. Okay, happy to see you guys. Hi, everyone. AM's Skype IDs again here. Let me share it here for you guys to take a look at if you quickly want to grab it while I go through the questions. All our important links are in the chat as well, so go check them out. Save them as bookmarks on your desktop if you have to. They are definitely worth following. The content is amazing and helpful. And like I said, we think about our affiliates all the way. Amila, oh, you put your hand up. Your question was, can we earn monthly living expenses with affiliate marketing? So Amila, this is the great thing about affiliate marketing, and this is what we tell a lot of new affiliates and people interested in it. We have seen people leave their 9-to-5 jobs. Some people can make up to can make a comfortable $1,000 a day with affiliate marketing. There is a lot of potential. It is competitive, it is complicated, but it is worth it. I see it every day. I witness it every day. It is definitely worth investing in learning about affiliate marketing, at least, even if you just invest the time to watch free YouTube videos about it. Definitely something worth exploring. 100% recommended. But also don't give up your day job just yet. Do start, learn first, and then let's build the confidence, of course. Great. Podcasts, please. If you do listen to podcasts, if you go on long walks, meditative walks, and you love catching up and learning and educating yourself on those, then definitely follow us on our podcasts. Yes, top SEO offers. If you want to go check out those 4 again, they were Silensil, Metazine, Savage Grow Plus, and Healthy Blood Pressure. Such great offers at the moment. Great, and I guess that's it. So thank you so much for joining me again. I had a ton of fun with everyone. Yeah, I hope to see you guys again soon. If you have any questions, you can definitely contact us in the Skype group, because our whole team is going to be on Skype right now, waiting for questions. We are ready for you guys. And even if you just want to say hi, come say hi. That's always good too. Anyway, thank you so much again for joining me today. And yes, I'll see you in the next one. So great. Thank you guys.